So adaptive judo is people with maybe a physical or an intellectual disability, and there may be some part of judo they can't do, so we just adapt it so they can do judo. So we just make little changes. We focus on what they can do rather than what they can't, and then we try to make what they can do better.
I'm Robin Kinsella.
Hello, my name is Emily.
Hi, my name is Matthew Rush. Me and my brother run Rush Judo Club. I'm also the head coach for Adaptive Judo.
Trevor, tell me about how you got into knowing about adaptive judo.
Yeah, I've got two children that do judo,
And
Sky and Marshall. It's through some friends of ours that do adaptive judo. And they suggested, because Sky had autism, that she give it a try.
And you do judo yourself as well?
Yeah, I help coach at our club. I did it as a child until I was 16, 17, and then when my daughter started at 7.5 years of age, I went back into it at the age of 43.
I've been doing judo about 9 years, so since I was 11. I was a very lazy teenager, played on my computer games all day, and Mum desperately wanted me to get a hobby where I could be active, stay fit. We did trampolining, we did all sorts, and one day she found a special needs judo club and said, "Boy, we're going to go there on Saturday," and for some reason I loved it and kept going back.
I've been doing judo just under 11 years. I started when I was 8
Cool.
and I'm now 19. I started judo because I couldn't do PE in school. My school just refused to adapt it, so my mum got me into judo. And I've just stuck with it ever since.
So my family's always done judo, so I've got an older brother, Laurie, and my younger sister, Joanna, and we used to train at Wickham Judo Centre, and we used to do judo 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week, also train at Mickelfield and some other judo clubs as well, and do competitions on the weekend, and we've just done it all our lives. So Rush Judo started its adaptive judo class. The Men Cup Association approached us and asked if we could do a taster session. That taster session is now still going. We started that in 2008, and all of them have now achieved their black belts. We've got one of the biggest adaptive classes in the country. We've got about 20 adults and about 20 juniors do those adaptive classes. Some of those players also do judo in our mainstream classes as well. So we've got players from level 1 all the way down to level 5, and we cater for all needs.
What do you think has been your favourite moment that you've had throughout doing judo?
Going to Cardiff, and even though I wasn't able to get my black belt, to see my 3 closest mates and a lot of them are mentors to me, all achieve their lineups, and just that jubilation and that hugging at the end, knowing that we spent 7 years together working towards this, like socialising, training together, and just to see them all do it. And one guy dropped to his knees like that, and it was just like, yes.
I think my favourite moment, I've kind of got 2. My first favourite is probably getting my black belt. I very recently...
So I'm going to zoom out a second and show off Emily in a nice black belt that she's recently got.
I recently got my Dan grade, only a couple of weeks ago, which I've been working for over 1.5 years. And my second one was probably my first ever international. I went to the German Open when I was 15 and I won gold in the juniors. So for my first international outing, I did quite well. So that's probably my 2 favourite moments.
Probably the proudest moment of watching my 2 sons doing judo and doing really well. I've also got proud moments with adaptive judo when we've gone to the European and World Adaptive Championships and also the Verts Games. We went to recently gone to Australia and recently gone to France. And Rush Judo Club is a proud moment for me and my brother, setting and running that judo club up.
Sky has been from Australia to Abu Dhabi. She's been to Holland. She's been to Sweden. She's hoping to go to Japan. So she's travelling about a lot.
How do you feel that having the adaptive judo community has helped you in your own development from judo?
Adaptive judo, it has been massive. It's basically given me a way to have that competitive edge. One thing I found through judo is I'm a very competitive person in sport. So having that level playing field almost where I'm catered for and able to train, and if you win it simply because you're the best, the brilliant. It also done so much for me. So I train at Adaptations Judo Club, and from a shy 11-year-old boy to a 21-year-old now who is confident and doesn't shut up, judo played a lot in that. As you can imagine, I went through my school year, my education, my job, and apart from my family, everything changed. The only thing that was always there, apart from family, was judo and Adaptations Judo Club. So it always gave me that support network, and adapted judo furthered that. Because while training to judo, it gave me a goal to work towards. It gave me a goal to be, okay, I can be British champion. I can, and as a 15-year-old boy, I whipped myself a note on my phone. I need to find it. And it set myself 3 goals, and it was to win a black belt, get this, GB squad selection, and win the British. I got 1 more though to do, so yeah, it's been massive. And I think it's a part of British judo where we find, and it's fantastic. I mean, we're here at a training day today, and it's fantastic to see the national dojo open to these sort of things.
I think para-judo has helped me with discipline, and it's helped me with managing my anxiety as well. I suffered with really bad anxiety when I was a kid. I was really quite unwell, and doing para-judo has given me something to focus on rather than, so it's helped me to control it rather than become overwhelmed. I still have moments where I'm overwhelmed, but it's helped me to control it. And as a positive as well, I felt almost a bit isolated with my sight because it's not a common disability. Visual impairment isn't a common disability in the UK. So I didn't realise that there was other people like me. Doing para-judo meant that I met other people with sight loss, and then I knew that I wasn't kind of alone with it.
For me personally, I get to spend more time with the children, so that's great. For my kids, I've seen them develop better coordination, better motor skills. They've become more confident. They've made a lot of friends. It's become a lot more sociable for, and where my son, he's very, very withdrawn, he's now become a lot more sociable to other people, so it's done a lot of benefits for him and the daughter.
Yeah, it's given him an opportunity to actually train and fight to a high level. It gets more people into the sport. I also am a teacher at a special needs school, and I started developing judo there as well. So it's just giving them a way. They may not have realised they can do judo, and once they do it, they actually really enjoy it, and getting more people doing judo is really good.
Anybody can do it. It's for everyone. It's good for your fitness, it's good for your mobility. It's generally a good all-round sport.
So I hope that's given an insight into adaptive judo and what adaptive judo means to us and the people in the community, visually impaired, intellectually, physically disabled people, still being allowed and able to do high-level judo. And let me tell you, the people here are doing high-level judo. So, sorry I'm at it. I'm getting photobombed by Rowan. Okay.